You look so tired today. Did you get no sleep last night? How late did you guys stay out? I went up to the room at about 2 a.m. I think. Yeah, I was just exhausted. Plus my feet were killing me. Like I'd been walking in those heels all night and I just couldn't hang like another minute. Oh, he was snoring all night? Oh my god, that's the worst. Yeah, I've had that happen. Yeah, I was on vacation with my best friend not that long ago. We went to Santa Barbara and she was snoring so badly and I kept clapping in the middle of the night to wake her up. And in the morning she asked me if I was clapping and I said no, and then she got all freaked out and she thought the room was haunted. I was like, no, why? She's like, oh, well, I kept hearing clapping all night. I was like, oh, that's weird. It was me. Do you want to sleep in here? This is a huge bed. Like, there's totally enough room for both of us. Yeah, it's just for one night. I don't snore, I promise. And, you know, honestly, I sleep better with someone in the room with me, so I would actually enjoy having you share the room with me. Yeah, I don't know, I just get like kind of spooked out being in a hotel by myself, so no, I would definitely enjoy having your company. Yeah, no, I'm so happy that you're here. So happy that you're here. It's just not as much fun without you here. You're always the life of the party. You just make everything more fun. You're just always in a good mood and like your energy just kind of lifts everyone up. I just felt like the energy of the group was just off yesterday. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's actually just this. It's a self tanner, and I just put it on last night. But the cool thing about this is that it develops really quickly. So a lot of self tanners, you know, they take, I don't know, like maybe 10 hours or something to develop, but this one only takes 1 hour. So I could put some on you right now if you want, and by the time we're done with brunch, then you will be a bronzed god. You want me to put some on you? No, I do not mind at all. It would be an honor and a pleasure. Yeah, I just have to get this little makeup brush. So this helps to smooth it in and make sure there's no streaks. Your body's actually really tan, but yeah, your face could just use like a little bit of color. So yeah, no, let me put some of this on you. Waterfronts for. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little of this to this makeup brush, and I'm just gonna blend it right in. A little goes a very long way, so I'm just gonna be very sparingly with this, okay? Okay, so just sit back, relax. We just do some of this on your forehead. Yeah, it looks so natural now. No one will be able to tell. It's just a nice, very subtle golden brown. And so with this, if it's, you know, it gets to a point, because it's going to keep developing, so if you like the way it looks after like 3 hours, then just wash your face and then it won't get any darker than that. But if you want it to keep getting darker, then leave it on for 6 hours. After 6 hours, then it's like at its absolute darkest, so it's not gonna get any darker than that. But so just kind of like, look in the mirror at some point after around like 3 hours and see if you like it. I'm just going down the bridge of your nose here. All right, go like this. So just get like right under your nose. Yeah, honestly, you were so lucky that you did not come early. It was just so not fun last night. The energy was very off. It was very, very bad energy. Yeah, I don't know what was up with her. She just was like miserable. And then he just kept trying to like make her happy, which was only making her more angry. He always picks the worst girls. Like, what is up with him? I think we need to stage an intervention. Yeah, he needs help in that department. Someone needs to pick his dates for him. He's lost the privilege of picking his own dates. I think, 3 strikes and you're out. Like, the last 3 people that he's brought have been so awful that I think he's permanently fired. Yeah. I think he needs to, get approval before he's allowed to invite people, especially on a vacation, because it's one thing, let me just blend that a little bit right there. It'd be one thing if, we just were going out to one dinner with this girl, but she's here for the entire weekend, so it's just super awkward. Do you want me to put any sunblock on you? Put a little bit on you. This one's waterproof, so even if you do go in the pool, it'll stay on for, it says 80 minutes, so that's pretty good. Try not to get your face wet though, just maybe go in up to your waist. It's a pretty nice pool. It was crowded out there though. Every single lounge chair was being used, so it's good that we reserved them, because otherwise we never would have gotten a spot. Let me just rub this on you. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to dinner tonight. I was looking over the menu. It looks good. We're going to this Italian place, and honestly, it looked really, really delicious. We have a really wide selection of different things, so there's something for everyone. Okay, just blending this out. Last night we went to sushi. It was alright. It wasn't amazing. I think that I was so uncomfortable that it was actually hard to enjoy the food, unfortunately. So let me give you a room key just before I forget. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. I've heard really good things about the Beatles show Love. And then the Cirque du Soleil shows are always pretty fun to see, honestly. It's just amazing to see the shape that those people are in. I mean, they're just in such phenomenal physical shape. It's just always kind of nice to see someone that is just at the top of their game. It's kind of inspiring. Have you ever stayed here before? No, me either. It's alright. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I've been worse places. We may have to consider ditching them at some point, honestly. If the vibe is as awkward tonight as it was last night, then we may have to accidentally get separated. It's our last night here, and I just don't want, like, you know, to be stuck with him and her if they're fighting all night again. No, nobody has time for that. We'll just we'll like test the waters at dinner, and then if, you know, they're still having issues, then you and I will just go do our own thing. Oh my God. I'm so grateful that you're here. I was dying last night. Absolutely dying. You know who she reminds me of, actually? She kind of reminds me of Carol. Yeah, from Time Reporting. Yeah, she's kind of like a Carol vibe. And you know that's not a compliment. No, she just had this, like, absolutely, like, the most miserable, angry look on her face the entire night. Jen and Mark are probably going to be here in like 10 minutes or so. I told them I just needed, like, some downtime. Yeah, it was a lot. So yeah, they said they'd meet me here in like 10 minutes. So what do you want to do for the next 10 minutes? Hey, we could play a game of truth or dare, for sure. How about you ask me first? I pick truth. Have I ever thought about kissing you? Oh, wow. Look at you just jumping right in. Well, as a matter of fact, I have actually thought about that. Funny you should ask. You want to know the actual fantasy? Well, it's kind of a two-parter. All right, I'll tell you. Well, once on my lunch break, I was sitting there and I started kind of daydreaming. And I was thinking about, like, what if you and I were just alone in the copying room together, and we were both making copies, and you know how that room's kind of close quarters. Yeah, well, I was thinking that, you know, we could be standing there just kind of waiting for our copies to be ready, making small talk, and it's kind of like good mood lighting in the copy room, I have to say. You know, it's kind of dimly lit because that one light never works. So I just say we were just sort of talking, and then, you know, there was like maybe like a little lull in the conversation for a minute. And then you just kind of like leaned in for the kiss, and then it just turned into like a very passionate kiss, like, you know, up against the wall kind of passionate kiss, and yeah, that's about as far as it got. Yeah, that was that. Are you flattered? You should be. But Oh yeah, no, help yourself to these. They're really good. It's just the original flavor. Yeah, you have to indulge in the snacks when you're on vacation. Let me put this room key in here before I forget. Do not want to get locked out of the room. Alright, so your turn. Truth or dare? Alright, truth. So I guess I'll ask you the same question. Have you ever thought about kissing me at any point? Oh, really? So what was your fantasy? What did it entail? You don't have to go like into super great detail, but you know, maybe just like a rough outline, like the Cliff Note version. I like that. Oh, very romantic. Look at you. I had no idea you were so romantic. Do you think it would be awkward if we ever actually kissed? Since we've been like such best friends for like the entire 2 years we've worked together. I know everyone always asks if we're dating, but I just, I never wanted to ruin the friendship. Because I honestly do. I mean, besides just being my saving grace at work, like you're just hands down one of my favorite people all around. You're just a really fun person. You make everything more fun. You're funny and you're easygoing and you just, you have like a really good outlook on things. I feel like, we see things the same way. We have a lot in common. So, and it doesn't hurt that you're pretty easy on the eyes. I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could give it a whirl. I guess I'm just like somewhat reluctant just because we work together also, Like if it didn't work out, would that be totally awkward afterwards? I think that as long as we're both adults about it, then it should be okay. We just talk about everything, and I think since we have such great communication, I think that we would be okay with that. And if I want to kick you to the curb after a week, then I'm sure that would be totally fine, right? Or vice versa. Maybe you're gonna you're not gonna like me after a week. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Yeah, they should probably be here pretty soon. You know what? It probably would look better if I put a little bit of this on your neck just to even it out, because as I'm sitting here looking at you, I'm noticing that your face is starting to get a decent amount darker than your neck. I know we can't have that. Not on my watch. Let me just put a little drop of this on your neck. blending. Okay, there we go. Put your head up, yeah. Just blend that down your neck, along your jawline. You have a really nice jaw. It's like very well defined. You could be like a comic book superhero. You kind of have that look. Kind of have the comic book superhero look going on for you with that chiseled jaw of yours. Yeah. Yeah, maybe Batman. I'll be your Catwoman. If I was any comic book hero, who would I be? I don't know comic books like that well, so yeah, I would probably have to say Catwoman. I'm Catwoman, hear me roar. Meow. Okay. Look at you, looking like a bronze god. It looks good. Waste not, want not. How long did it take you to drive here? Ooh, that's brutal. Yeah, I had a feeling that you were gonna hit traffic. Yeah, you kind of have to fly. It was here in 1 hour. Yeah, I recommend flying. It's just so much more relaxing. Like being in the car for 5 hours, like by the time you get here, you're just like completely physically exhausted. You must be so tired. Do you need to take a nap? Yeah, no, I mean, you don't have to come down to the pool right away. You could just take a little nap here if you wanted. Just maybe like for, you know, like an hour, just recharge your batteries a little bit. That might feel good. Do you think you would like that? Yeah, with the, you know, the curtains drawn, it gets super, super dark in here. You can just make it nice and dark. And there's a sound machine in here, which is really nice. It just plays like a very, very nice, like, white noise sound. I actually used it last night, and I slept like a baby. Yeah, I do have a hat that you could wear down there, actually, if you wanna just keep a little sun off you. This is kind of like a unisex fedora. I think that you could totally get away with wearing this. I think it would look good on you. You want to try it on? Let me put it on you. No, it looks good on you, actually. Very dashing. I also have some sunglasses. And these as well are definitely unisex. They're not girly glasses. They're just normal. I think that you could wear these. Yeah, I'll show you. So there's nothing like super feminine about them or anything. You wanna try them on? You're not into them? No, I'm not offended. I don't like your style anyway, so it's a compliment that you don't like them. I'm just kidding. Why don't you like them? I think they're cute. I know, but everybody wears that in style. I was trying to be original. Let's see here. tea is in there. Well, they should be here any second, so I'm gonna go put my sandals on and get my beach bag ready, and then we will head on down to the pool for brunch. Don't fill up on those candies. Yeah, no, I know you have a very big appetite, and I'm not actually concerned. Again, I just cannot tell you how relieved I am that you're here. I'm so happy right now. So happy. We're gonna have such a good time tonight. Yeah. Yeah, no, if the vibe's off, we'll just ditch them. Hopefully, they made up last night, but if they didn't, I'm not in for round two. We'll ditch them, we'll do our own thing, go have some adventures. We don't need them to have a good time. Okay, we go throw everything in my bag, and we are good to go. You look cute in the hat. You can keep it. I like it on you.